Welcome to video number 2. If you noticed in our last video, all of the equations, we combined together variables. So in this video, we're going to combine together constants, which are numbers without variables, just so you can see a different example, because you'll probably come across these at some point. Our first equation is negative 3n minus 3 minus 5 equals negative 29. Give me a second to get that written down. All right. Hopefully you got it written down. All right. So remember, our first step, make sure that we are simplified on both sides. So if I look here at the left, I'm definitely not simplified. I can combine negative 3 and negative 5 together, just like I've been doing since we started adding and subtracting numbers in elementary school. It's not going to change. I don't have another n, so there's nothing to combine that with. So he gets a free trip to the second row. Negative 3 minus 5 is going to give me negative 8. If you're still struggling with integer operations, let me know and I will give you some supplementary practice and instruction on that. Equal sign. Bring your negative 29 down. And we're at a two-step equation, which hopefully you've watched the videos from Mr. Clay and done the practice for those. We want to get negative 3n by itself. So we got to move that negative 8 over. The opposite of negative 8 is positive 8. So we are adding 8 to the left and we are adding 8 to the right. When we calculate this, we are going to bring our negative 3n down because there's nothing that's changing about it. So we got 2 free trips down. Negative 8 plus 8, 0. Bring our equal sign down. Negative 29 plus 8 is going to give me a negative 21. I still have not finished my problem because I don't know what n is. I know what negative 3n is. Negative 3n is negative 21. But what's n? I don't know. Let's find out. What do you think our next step's going to be? Yeah! Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. When we divide by negative 3, over here, negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. 1n. But we're lazy mathematicians. We don't write that. Bring our equal sign down. Negative 21 divided by negative 3. How many times is 3 going to 21? You're right, 7. Negative divided by negative is a positive. Positive 7. Hey, let's check it. You know, doesn't take very long to check in math, and we should never get a wrong answer if we just check it. So our check step, let's do over here. Remember our check step, we're going to write empty parentheses for our variables. Negative 3, parentheses, negative 3, negative 5, negative 21. What are we going to put in our empty parentheses? The number we want to check, 7. Very good. Now we simplify. Negative 3 times 7 would be negative 21. Negative 3, negative 5 equals negative... Oh, that's supposed to be 29. I don't know what I was doing. Combine. They're all negative numbers, so we're just going to add them together. 21 plus 3 would be 24. 24 plus 5 is 29. They're all negative. Negative 29. And if you owe someone $29 and someone else owes you $29, you guys owe the same amount of money. That's a true statement. Because that's a true statement, this is a correct solution. I'm only going to do 2 equations in this video, so this is the last one. 4x plus 2 minus 8 equals 20. Go ahead and give me a second to get that written down. All right. First step, make sure we are fully simplified. We are not, because 2 and 8 can be combined together just like we have been doing since elementary school. Nothing to combine to 4x, so he gets a free trip down. 2 minus 8 is going to be -6. Again, if you are struggling with integer operations, let me know, and I will provide you some resources to help you out in that manner. 20 gets a free trip. This is a two-step equation. What's our next step going to be? Yeah, add 6. 4x gets another free trip down. -6 plus 6 is a big fat 0. 20 plus 6 is 26. And our equal sign travels down. One more step. Do you guys know what it is? You're right. Divide by 4. And when we divide by 4, 4 divided by 4 is 1, leaving us with 1x. But remember, we're lazy mathematicians. So we just write x. Equal sign gets free trip. Hey, 26 and 4 don't go into each other. Miss Bauer is so mean, she gives us fractions. But I want them to be fully simplified. 26 and 4 are both even numbers, meaning we can divide them by 2 and simplify this fraction. 26 divided by 2 is 13. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Alright, that was the last equation for this video. I have one more that I'm going to show you, and I'm just going to step up the complicated just a tad bit, so we'll be on the lookout.